Hey guys, this is James McMahon, Let's Go IT, and what we're going to do today is download VS Code for our Kali Linux virtual machine inside of our VMware environment. And what we want to do first is Google VS Code. Do this within the virtual machine. Just try to get familiar with using it. Uh, this will enable us um, and ease of use in the future. We won't be jumping around operating systems, getting confused on where things are at. But we have our VS Code Googled here, and our first search result is Visual Studio Code. What I do is click downloads, and then we will see few options available to us. So we don't want our Windows, because this is not a Windows operating system. We want .deb. This is a Debian Linux package, download installer. So after you download it, it will appear in your downloads folder. So let's see, I got that behind me. So here we go from our home folder to our downloads to our downloaded files. And what we can do here is right click and then open terminal here. And this is going to allow us not to have to open up a terminal and then navigate to downloads ourselves. We can just do open terminal here. And in so doing, our terminal window has opened, and what we want to do now is install our Visual Code. And we can do that with a keystroke of sudo dpkg-i and then code. And what we can do here is something called a wildcard. And instead of typing out the long file name here, we can just give it a star, an asterisk, or wildcard. And that will allow us to not have to type it all out. Press enter, it's unpacking, installing, and it should just take a second or two more. It's kind of hanging right here for a second. Alright, there we go, we got some movement. So would you like to add the Microsoft repository and signing key to update VS Code through app? I would like to update this later on inside our terminal. So I'm going to do that. And there we are. So if we go up to the top left and click our Kali icon here, we should be able to type Visual Studio Code and it pops up. So let's get that up. Visual Studio Code is a powerful text editor that allows us to view files that we download from capture the flag events. And if you just want to look through things, this is a good way to do it. If you want to write code, this is a good way to do it. If you want to go crazy and add extensions that allow you to manipulate your anything your heart desires, or even creating games, this is a way to do it. You can write code and make whatever you want. This is Visual Studio Code. This is a text editor. This is just another way to do that. I like to set myself up in these themes to look a bit more like the Matrix. Matrix theme for VS Code. I have done an all red theme before, and I had it running, and what happened was he came across my laptop and it was all red with a whole lot of letters, and he thought I had a virus. So I am kind of leaning away from that now, because it is not optimal for just a public environment. So I exit out of the welcome page, and what we're going to do now is Control-Shift-X, and here is where the real magic can happen. You can download all manner of extensions. But what we're gonna do is matrix theme, and if you have the internet connection, it should just pop on up. There's a few here, and I go with the top one, and here we are. We're installing it any moment now. It's installing, and after it's installed, we'll go to our settings. Oh, it just pops up. Well, if it didn't just pop up and get selected and be utilized immediately, we could have gone to settings, themes, color theme, and then select matrix theme. I do enjoy this theme. It is cool. I think it's cool. So we do a new text file. Yep. Let me get this search box away. Oh, so we may still have to do our settings. Let's just do that. Where's our settings at? Oh, here we are. Themes, color theme, and it is going to be in here, matrix, and there we are. Yeah, I suggest picking a theme. Your eye brain, synapses connections will immediately fire up once they see your preferred theme, and you may just be endowed with coding powers that are unhuman-like. So, yeah, this is a cool coding environment, and I can't teach you how to code, but I know that if you download some of these capture the flag event files and open it up in VS Code, you will be able to examine it further. Definitely do that. The people that create capture the flag events expect you to do that. So that's about it. This has been Let's Go IT. Join our Patreon if you want access to a Discord that is filled with professional cybersecurity peeps. And what we do is share information about cybersecurity. We go over all the topics. Some not so well known to others. Some specialized by others. So I hope to see you there. If you want to expand your cybersecurity knowledge or skill set, that is the place to go. Yeah, this has been Let's Go IT, and we're gonna go IT some more somewhere else. Bye.